turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Peter Obi has stopped agitation for Biafra in the southeast region. That's coming from Sheikh Gumi. The Islamic cleric Ahmad Gumi has stated that the people of the southeast have stopped the agitation or slowed down the agitation for Biafra owing to the Peter Obi's candidacy or candidature as the Labour Party flag bearer. The Islamic cleric stated that the people of the southeast was actually using the Biafra agitation as a ploy to get to the presidency. But that is delusional from the part of the Islamic scholar who is also a Boko Haram apologist. He is the mediator of the bandits, the mediator between the federal government and the bandits in the northern part of the country. Sheikh Gumi stated that the Biafra agitation is merely for political patronage. That's what he said. And he also went on to say that the people of the southwest that are claiming to want or they are clamoring for Duduwa, that they're not actually for Duduwa, they are clamoring for the presidency too, because the emergence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has also lowered the agitation or slowed down the agitation in that region as well. You hear him. He said, the IPOB rhetoric and loud voice of Biafra agitations have muffled out with the emergence of Peter Obi as the Labour Party presidential candidate. To them, Igbos have a platform. It's clear now that the entire IPOB outcry was a political gimmick to get to power. He said again, the Oduduwa clamors have abated also since Tinubu has clinched the APC ticket, never to resurface again until probably if he didn't win the race. Northern ultra-conservatives too have no mouth to speak of marginalization or suppression of representation. The NNPP Kwankwaso has satisfied that segment of the society. No more claims of candidate suppression and manipulation. His statement, that is the statement of the Sheikh Gumi. The man felt that the Southeast, that we are like the Northerners. The Southeast are not like the Northerners. The Northern Nigeria used insecurity to get to power in 2015. There's no doubt about it. No sane Nigeria will tell us that he's not aware of this thing. They are all aware of it. It becomes clearer and clearer by the day as Muhammadu Buhari assumed duty as the president of Nigeria. It becomes obvious and conspicuous that they used insecurity to get to power. They used insecurity to oust Jonathan, to remove Jonathan from office. That's what the Northern did. The Northern elements did. And so they felt that that's still the same way the Biafrans were actually, or the Southeast is using Biafra to get to power. It is not true. This is delusional. I've said it. The Biafra agitations persists. It has not went in anywhere. How much more of stopping? There's no end in sight to that agitation until Biafra is realized. From the feelers in the Southeast, look, there are people who feel that, look, they can use the presidency to appease the Southeasterners. No way. Look, you can try all you can, but you see, Biafra is in the hearts of every Igbo man. So there's no how you can say the Biafra agitation have went down or stopped. No, what stopped is the activities, or what actually reduced. What actually reduced is the activities of criminal elements that the federal government and their collaborators in the Southeast are sponsoring. Yes, they are sponsoring a lot of people or faceless persons to continue to carry out crimes and criminality or criminal activities in the Southeast. And there's no doubt such activities has went down in recent times. Yes, but talking about the agitation, which is peaceful, which is being carried out by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, the agitation is still on. Yes, it has not went down. How much more of coming to a stop? Yes, it continues because there's no alternative to separation. There's no alternative to having a country of independent country, Biafra. There's no alternative to it. We have checked it and have seen that there is no alternative. So for anybody who is in any part in the farthermost part of the country and having delusion over there that IPOB is supporting the presidency of Peter Obi, that is the figment of his own imagination. Yes, it is the figment of the person's imagination. There's nothing like that. The IPOB are not supporting Peter Obi. IPOB is a separate entity, and their duty, their goal, their aims and objective is quite different from that of Labour Party or its presidential candidate. IPOB mainly is for the actualization of Biafra, of a sovereign state, if you like, of Biafra. And on that course, the IPOB is still pursuing. They have not relented in that regard. So we want to tell people who care to listen, and the international community, and Nigerians, and everyone, yes, that the agitation continues, that P2B cannot be, an alternative to the agitation. The agitation is for a sovereign state of Biafra, and it continues unabated. So for the Oduwa can say for themselves if they're actually agitating for separation or for an independent state because of politics. And for the emergence of Bola Tinubu, they have slowed down the agitation. It is left for them to speak for themselves, but I don't think so. And for these conservatives he mentioned, Sheikh Gumi mentioned the conservatives in the north, that the emergence of Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso has actually slowed down their agitation. But that is for those people to actually state what they have in mind. But for the Biafrans, but for the IPOB, yes, it remains. The agitation continues, unabated. And we have said it, nothing will stop it. Nothing will stop it. The only thing that will stop the agitation is a referendum. If the federal government tomorrow proposes a referendum, the agitation will naturally die off, because it is not even the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra will bring down or will stop the agitation. No. What will stop the agitation is for a referendum to be conducted. Once the federal government agrees to conduct a referendum in this country, then the agitation will stop. Because whether the people decide that they will have their own separate state, or they will continue to be in Nigeria or be part of Nigeria, the agitation will stop. Because even if anywhere it goes, it will stop. Because it will now show the propagators, the IPOB, those who are propagating for Biafran state, that if the people refuses to vote for Biafra separation from Nigeria, that means that the people have decided that they will not be part of Biafra, that they don't want separation from Nigeria. And then if the people decide that they will be part of Biafra and they want separation actually from Nigeria, they don't want to belong to Nigeria any longer. They want to have their own state. Then so be it. The agitation will also stop. So what actually the people are agitating for in the Southeast is not basically for separation. It's for referendum, which will now decide whether we'll separate or not. The referendum will decide the separation. The referendum will be the decider. It will make us to know whether these people want to still be part of Nigeria or they want to go their separate ways. So referendum is key. Referendum is what the Biafrans are agitating for. Mind you, so it's not basically separation. So people who are talking about separation, they are making a mistake. The international community should understand this, that the Biafrans are agitating for referendum, where you ask people, where do you want to belong? Where do you want to stay? Do you want to remain in Nigeria? Do you want to be part of Biafra? You want to go? And so this is clear term, this is democracy, this is freedom, this is liberty.